This orca whale destroys a great white shark in seconds. This will blow your mind. Killer whales are the ocean's apex predators. They're highly intelligent, social creatures who travel in pods and hunt in groups to take down prey. And no, killer whales aren't actually whales at all. They're actually dolphins. But because they can grow so large and ferocious, they've been labeled as killer whales, and their strength should not be underestimated. In this video, we'll see an orca destroy a great white shark in seconds. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button for more videos of animals being their natural awesome selves. The name's YouTube channel is Zoologix IA. Let's get into it. First, let's take a look at the orca. Orcas are the largest member of the oceanic dolphin family and can grow up to 32 feet long and weigh 6 tons. That's bigger than most whales. In fact, the blue whale, the largest animal on planet Earth, is the only whale larger than the orca. Male and female orcas look different. Males are stockier with more muscle and are usually darker in color, while females are slimmer and lighter. They have a black and white color pattern, which is why they're also known as blackfish. But don't be fooled by their size and appearance. Orcas are extremely agile and quick both in and out of the water. On land, they can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour, and in the water they can reach speeds of 30 miles per hour. Orcas are found in all the world's oceans from the equator to the poles. You can find them everywhere. They're the only large marine predator that doesn't have a specific habitat preference, and they're true apex predators. Their diet consists mainly of fish such as salmon, cod, tuna, herring, and mackerel. However, they'll eat almost anything that moves, including seals, sea lions, porpoises, dolphins, turtles, birds, crustaceans, octopus, squid, and even other whales. They'll even go after great white sharks. Now let's take a look at the great white shark. Great white sharks can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 500 pounds. Like orcas, they're found in all the world's oceans, but prefer coastal waters where there's lots of prey such as seals and sea lions. Great whites are one of the ocean's most feared predators, and for good reason. They're responsible for the most attacks on humans out of any other species. However, despite their reputation, great whites aren't mindless killing machines. They're actually quite intelligent and curious. If you put a dead animal in front of a great white, it will circle it, inspect it, nudge it with its nose, and even try to pick it up with its mouth before finally eating it. Even though great white sharks are huge, powerful predators, they're not invincible. Sometimes they fall prey to other large sharks like tiger sharks and bull sharks, and sometimes they fall prey to orcas. Orcas use echolocation to find prey. They emit a series of clicks and whistles, and then listen for the echoes to determine the size, shape, and location of nearby objects. When an orca pod finds a school of fish, they work together to herd the fish into a tight ball and then take turns eating them. This is called a bubble net feeding. It's amazing to watch and very effective. It allows the orcas to eat hundreds of fish in just a few minutes. This also shows how smart these guys really are. Not only are they super strong and fast, but they're also highly intelligent and social creatures. They live in pods led by the oldest and most experienced female. Pods can range from 5 to 30 members, and each has its own unique dialect. Orcas communicate with each other using a variety of sounds, including whistles, pulses, squeaks, and screams. Each pod has its own unique call signature, which is used to identify members of the pod. Orcas are also known for their playfulness. They're often seen swimming with other animals such as seals and sea lions. They also like to play with objects such as kelp and seaweed. So now let's see how this gigantic beast takes down a great white shark. These two animals are natural enemies, and the battle between them is fierce. The orca swims up to the great white shark and grabs it by the tail. The shark tries to shake off the orca, but it's no use. The orca is too strong. It pulls the shark underwater and the two disappear from view. After what seems like an eternity, the shark surfaces again, this time without its tail. The orca swims away, leaving the shark to bleed out in the water. The shark tries to swim away, but it's too late. The damage is done and the shark eventually dies. This was a brutal attack, but it's also a necessary one. The orca needs to eat and the shark is its prey. It's just that simple. But how do orcas attack great white sharks? Orcas are known to attack great white sharks in a variety of ways. One common method is to ram the shark, which can stun it and leave it vulnerable to a quick death bite. Orcas also like to pull sharks underwater by the dorsal fin or the tail. This can cause the shark to drown and also disorient it, making it easier for the orcas to kill. And let's not forget about the infamous orca torpedo attack. Orcas will often surround great white sharks and then take turns ramming them at high speed. This can cause massive internal damage to the shark's body and often results in their death. So what exactly is the orca torpedo attack? The orca torpedo attack is one of the most feared tactics employed by orcas when hunting great white sharks. This attack involves a group of orcas surrounding a single shark and then ramming it at high speeds. The sheer power of the orcas' bodies can cause catastrophic internal damage to the shark, often resulting in its death. The orcas typically take turns ramming the shark, which can become disoriented and exhausted. The attack is both brutal and efficient. highlighting the predatory nature of orcas and their ability to work together to take down large prey. Experts believe that the orca torpedo attack evolved as a means of taking down large, powerful prey such as great white sharks. By working together, the orcas are able to overcome the shark's size and strength, ultimately resulting in a successful hunt. It's important to note that not all orca populations engage in the orca torpedo attack. Only certain populations that have regular contact with great white sharks have developed this tactic. So what do you think? How awesome are orcas? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos of orcas being their awesome selves, stay tuned for more updates. I'll see you next time.